Right. So good day, my name is Romik Isaac and I'm from TAMCC and we're with the CEDP program, the Cultural Cuisine and Traditional Boat Building program for 2018.
Okay.
Right. So allow me to ask you a few questions concerning your cultural cuisines and way of lifestyle on this lovely area of
Guapo. That's right. Guapo.
Alright, lovely. Alright. So can you explain what got you interested in cultural cooking or culinary cooking?
I grew up in a kitchen,
You grew up in a kitchen.
and at the age of 6 I started baking with my mom. At the age of 8 I started catering, and most of what I did at the time was using natural stuff, grown stuff from Grenada to make our foods and settings for weddings and for birthday parties, cocktail parties and so on.
Okay.
So I just develop on that as I go through high school, TAMCC, and in the hotel industry.
Okay. Can you explain maybe what you're specialized in currently in relation to the traditional cuisines?
At present, we do cuisines so that we use the provisions and so on, provisions and vegetables grown, most of them on our farm, and we bring that into different types of food. So, for example, we do hot foods mainly and desserts. We use the provisions and vegetables and make lasagnas, things like lasagnas, substitute for pasta. So whatever you can get as a substitute for pasta, for rice, we use provisions
Okay.
and the vegetables to do those kind of foods.
Nice. What are some of the traditional methods that you use in your cooking?
Right. What we do, most of the bakings and so on that we do is used with a hot box. So we don't use the regular ovens and so on to cook those kind of foods. And we use, instead of using the pre-packed stuff like the saffrons and so on, turmeric powder, we use that to cook our foods instead of the curry powders.
Nice. Okay,
So
you use everything natural.
Everything natural instead of the processed, mainly highly processed stuff with preservatives.
So after each day, can you tell me how do you prepare for the next day of cooking?
Well, there isn't a day to begin with. The first day and the last day is all in the same day. So what I mean by this is I don't really have a stop time. At the day, every day I get just about 15 minutes to close my eyes, and I process right through.
So it's a continuous
Yeah.
something. Okay.
So my time is divided into different areas, whether I spend it in the ranch to process or on the farm to grow the stuff or harvest.
Okay. And one final question for the interview. What would be your advice to young culinary entrepreneurs or individuals interested in traditional cuisines?
My advice is use what you have 100% by understanding it. And if you understand it, then you can know how best to present it to a guest from anywhere.
Okay. Well, we would really like to thank you for giving us the time off.
You are very welcome, sir.
Us your time off to at least acquire us here to do the interview and answer our questions and give us fruitful information. So thank you very much.
You are very welcome.
Yeah, also, I would like to officially, not that he didn't do it officially, but officially thank you.
Okay
This
then.
small gift for your
Well,
time and
thank you.
everything.
Thank you very much, dear.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
Get an apron there.
Oh yeah, also we would like to invite you to next week Friday. We have a presentation of all this information concerning traditional cuisines and boat building. So we'd like to invite you at the school.
The TAMCC.
Yeah, TAMCC. So it will be a good way to come back to TAMCC and to, you know,
Well, I'm
and
not.
to see that you have.
I'm not far from the TAMCC though, but
Yeah.
thank you. Thank you there.
Alright, so thank you and enjoy the rest of the day.
Same to you as well. We put a new set of lettuce. We do 3 different set of lettuce on the farm. We have 8 different types of yams. We have yams that grows on the vine, and we have yams that grows in the ground. So that's what happens. That's what it looks like when it comes from the system and it's dry. When we get over there, then you will see what happens when it comes from the system with all the moisture. The yams, 1, 2, 3 of them, that's in the ground. There's another set of yams with sweet potatoes that stays in the ground as well. This one here, there's a vine running on the stick, that's yams as well. So if you get back here in the next 9 months, then you will see the yams growing from the vine. Yes. For the ginger.
Okay.
So there isn't anything that will create a disadvantage for the soil, neither for the ginger. It has the space in the ground to grow, and the both of them get adequate amount of nutrients. All of what we do, I can close my eyes and I can harvest anything here. Nice. I know the ginger, I have to look around here for ginger. So if it's at a point where it just start coming out from the ground, if you're just getting it coming out from the ground, like this, just coming out, there are a couple of them just shooting out. By cleaning, sometimes the grass blades covers it, and you may not see it immediately. But you know, you just have to look